It was much worse than fans thought. He is fighting with everyone to not lose this quarterback. Check out all the details. A Tuesday report noted that alleged issues between Pittsburgh Steelers quarterback Russell Wilson and offensive coordinator Arthur Smith arose during the second half of the 2024 season. This was because Wilson's desire to attack with the pass and throw down the field clashed with Smith's run-first mentality and was linked with the fact that Smith did not want Wilson changing plays at the line of scrimmage. During Wednesday's edition of the ESPN Get Up program, retired linebacker and current NFL analyst Bart Scott hinted that Wilson and Smith may be unable to work together again. "You're telling a potentially borderline Hall of Fame quarterback that he doesn't have any options at the line of scrimmage," Scott explained, as shared by Joe Clark of Steelers Depot. "That's something that works for backup Justin Fields, but I think that Russell Wilson is too accomplished to be able to tell him that narrative. You're telling him to go up to the line of scrimmage and do as I say and not be able to use any of his football acumen. This is a guy that won a Super Bowl. So, I don't think that Russell Wilson can come back with this because how can he operate under those conditions?" The perception exists that head coach Mike Tomlin makes most of the personnel decisions for the Steelers. That's important, considering both Wilson and Fields want to be starting quarterbacks and are set to reach free agency when the new league year opens on March 12th. Since Tomlin reportedly remains a big Wilson supporter, some have been convinced that Tomlin would campaign for the club to re-sign the 36-year-old over Fields. However, Steelers insider Ray Fittipaldo of the Pittsburgh Post-Gazette suggested during a Wednesday appearance on Pittsburgh sports radio station 93.7 The Fan that may not necessarily be the case. "It's Arthur's offense," Fittipaldo directly said about the Steelers situation, per Ross McCorkle of Steelers Depot. "I think Mike does leave a lot to Arthur, and he kind of lets him operate on his own. I don't think that he has his hands in the offense as much as he does with the defense. I will say that." Fittipaldo's update may explain why whispers recently emerged about the Steelers possibly picking Fields over Wilson, even though Tomlin favored Wilson throughout the 2024 campaign as long as the veteran was healthy. There's still time for Wilson to mend fences with Smith, but one wonders if the damage is already done regarding that working relationship. Comment on who you think was most responsible for the Steelers' decline at the end of the season.